Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Murdoch DeFi YouTube channel. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Paramount Staker. Now, this is a staker, not a miner, which I know has gotten a lot of hate in the past. However, these guys are doing something that is pretty awesome. So I wanted to highlight a couple of things that sets them apart, things that you're doing in terms of like anti-whale mechanisms, things like that. The tax structure that they have set up. They launched a few days ago over on AVAX. The AVAX stake is doing extremely well. I think they had like 450 AVAX come into the protocol right at launch. They're getting ready to launch in the next couple hours on BNB. They have plans to then launch on Crow, Matic, and Phantom as well. So we're going to kind of take a deep dive into what they're doing. Like I said, this is a staker. So I wanted to preface the video with that this is a high risk, high return, or high reward protocol. Just like, kind of we've seen in the past, right? And also to talk about the fact that, anything that we talk about or that I talk about in my videos isn't necessarily financial advice, right? And I don't say that just because the legal purposes. I genuinely feel that it's a very poor investment strategy to just watch a YouTube video, not do any of your research on your own, and just blindly ape into things based on, like I said, a video on YouTube. That being said, you can always use my videos as stepping stones into doing your own research, and definitely consider that a part of your research. But I do think it's very important to make sure that you understand exactly what you're getting into in terms of these higher risk protocols, because it's very important, right? And you open yourself up to unforeseen circumstances if you don't really know or understand how these protocols function. So that's what we're going to be talking about today, right? So we're going to take a deep dive into their Gitbook or their documentation section here, figure out how it works, and what you can expect from the Paramount Staker team. However, guys, before we go ahead and jump into the video, please make sure that you do subscribe to the YouTube channel here. If you are new here, then after you subscribe, definitely consider hitting the notification bell, because as you know, everything really in crypto and DeFi is all very time sensitive. So the sooner that you can be notified when I post new content, the better in terms of opportunities that you could potentially take advantage of, right? That being said, there's also going to be a link down below in the description. It's going to be the first link in the description to the premium Discord server. That is where you will find the laundry list of benefits that you could take advantage of when joining the premium Discord server. Lots and lots of people in there. It's really just, it's kind of almost become like a family. We talk not only about crypto and everything, but everything else in life, and how to create wealth and passive income, even outside of the crypto space. So definitely check that out if you're interested. So jumping into Paramount Staker, right? So obviously you can see here that it's audited by Hayes Crypto and audited by Solid Proof there. And here you can enter into their actual DApp. This is going to be the AVAX side because this is the only one that is live right now. The BSC side launches here soon. So they're going to have multiple different plans that you could jump into, and you can earn based on the plan that you want to jump into, right? So they have these unlocked plans where you can come in and earn 8% daily. There's a 14-day period, 21-day period, and a 28-day period. Obviously, those ROIs are going to change depending on which one that you want to jump into. They have their locked pools as well, 14, 21, 28-day, with the Everest being the 28-day locked pool, where you can earn a total of 535% total ROI. Here's where you'll be able to see your portfolio. Obviously, I myself am not invested yet. I'll probably jump into the BSC one when that launches, and then obviously they have a referral structure as well. But this is just kind of like the start of what they're doing. They also have their mountain mine coming pretty soon, which will be a pretty cool addition. They're hoping to do a lot of different things as it pertains to miners. So hopping over to their documentation section here, you can see Paramount Staker is the first of its kind decentralized staking protocol, which is set to power innovation within the DeFi space and provide sustainable and secure staking options. We want our options to be attractive and accessible to all crypto users, using different goals and risk tolerances, right? And that's pertaining to the different plans that they offer. This is why we offer a wide and comprehensive range of staking options, and we'll work on expanding upon them in the future after our successful launch, following the regular and sustained use of the protocol's mechanisms. Paramount Staker is initially or will be initially available on Avalanche, followed by Binance Smart Chain, Kronos, Polygon, and Phantom, making our protocol easily accessible on multiple chains, right? So who created Paramount Staker? Paramount Staker is the first endeavor within DeFi of the Paramount Finance team. We believe it is our duty to bring change and innovation within the space by combining our mutual knowledge and experience to create protocols that will set a new standard for staking. We hope to accomplish this by building on the working features of previous successful protocols and improving them even further. So why Paramount Staker? We look to reward users in multiple recurring forms, ultimately giving all of our users more profit than they started with by going above and beyond with bonus airdrops. We always strive to push our limits in order to secure the most lucrative partnerships with other innovative projects for our investors. This is a massive reason to stick with us for the long run, and this will ensure that the liquidity continuously stays circulating through our project and being reinvested back in over and over again, even when investors have already made their ROI plus huge profit using the Paramount Staker main features. They do have a little bit more information on their team, but really, this is where I feel, things are important to understand, right? So they have their staking here, which we just went over. These are their plans essentially that they have, right? So they have their unlocked plans and then their locked plans, which we just went over. But this is where things change, right? Is their mechanisms. So they have an insurance pool. A second contract will manage the insurance pool on all chains. This pool will be funded through 2% of the withdrawal tax and 17.5% from forced withdrawals. If the primary contract decreases by 30% of the highest contract balance amount in the last 7 days, the insurance pool will fund the main contract. So that is how their insurance pool works there. Their anti-whale cooldown, we have implemented a deposit and withdrawal cycle and limit. This is very important to understand, which will prevent whales from targeting our protocol and manipulating it. So they deposit up to 100 AVAX every 8 hours and withdraw up to 33 AVAX every 8 hours. So that is the limits that they have implemented within the protocol to stop whales from abusing the staking contracts, right? All dividends are calculated at the moment of request and available for withdrawal 3 times a day, each 8 hours. They have their snooze option here, so users can extend their investment duration and increase their total return by using the snooze function for their active deposits after the end of a plan. Before withdrawing, they can increase the deposit duration between 1 and 7 days. The total return increases based on a compound formula, right? So really like implementing this snooze option is pretty cool as well. They have their forced withdrawals. So forced withdrawal is for emergencies. There is a 35% tax applied, and you can only withdraw the deposit amount. We did this so that people don't try to exploit this mechanism. The tax is broken down between the project's multiple wallets like every other tax. The forced withdrawal feature assures that no one can experience a total loss. They do have their hold bonuses that increase by 0.2% per day, with the max being that 2%. If users withdraw, the hold bonus automatically resets to 0. So they have an automatic also an automatic reinvest. So 10% of the withdrawal fees come back to you as reinvestments in a plan of choice. They have daily profit maximizer as well. So daily profit increases of 0.02% each day. This means that you have that if you have staked in your locked plan, your profit is compounded at the daily rate of 0.02% on top of the original amount each day. Therefore, the longer staking option you choose, the higher ROI, return on investment, there will be. This aims to reward long-term investors more for their patience and for supporting the longevity of the project by locking their liquidity for longer periods of times. So very, very cool. Obviously, they have their referral system as well. Total referral rewards, you're looking at 14%. Level 1, you're getting 8%. Level 2, 4%. And level 3 is 2%. Here is their tax and fees structure. So they have a platform fee of 12%. And how that 12% is split up here between a marketing wallet, 5%. The Mount wallet, 2% allocation for Mount. Initial liquidity for an upcoming project of Paramount Finance. And then their Dev wallet as well. So 5% to the Dev wallet. You're looking at the 12% withdrawal tax. 10% of that of the withdrawal fee is reinvested into your plan of choice, and 2% going to the insurance pool there. The forced withdrawal, that 35%, 17.5% goes to the insurance pool, 5.8% goes to the marketing wallet, 5.8% goes to the Mount wallet, and 5.8% goes to the Dev wallet there. So that is a breakdown of their structure in terms of like their taxes and fees, right? Obviously, if we look at the Hayes crypto audit here, you can see that the contract has found no vulnerabilities, backdoors, or scam scripts. However, there are these two high issues, which we can discuss now. So obviously, we see this high issue because these protocols survive on new investors coming into it to be able to pay people out. So that is how that works. So the owner privileges, this would be the other high issue, is that the owner can stop the emergency withdrawal function by changing the owner's wallet to a specific contract, a contract that does not accept receiving AVAX. So that's something to look out for as well. That's something that might hinder you from jumping into this protocol. But like we discussed in the beginning, this is going to be launching on BSC here very, very soon. This is still the AVAX one. Yeah. Essentially, it's going to look exactly the same. So you'll be able to come in here, connect your wallet. If this is something that you want to jump into, then you can go ahead and do so. And I do know that the solid proof audits are for every chain. So each contract for each chain has a different audit, which is good to see because, when we look at how expensive those audits are to have performed, that's something that's important to take into account as well, just from a protocol, point of view, that all that stuff costs money, right? So it's good to see that they're taking that extra added step to ensure people's safety. At the end of the day, guys, this is a high risk protocol, so you just have to keep that in mind as well. And I do know that they are working on some partnerships outside of what they're doing. In terms of being able to, once they actually launch their token. So it'll be cool to see how they implement that, how they implement the miner that's coming soon. I believe they said in about 2 weeks that miner should be available. And I think that there's currently still time to join a giveaway that they're doing for, I believe, 12 AVAX. So if you want to jump into their community, you can figure that on Twitter or Telegram as well to be able to check that out. And if we actually head on over to their Twitter, you can see that this 12 AVAX giveaway is still going on. In order to win this, you have to have a minimum deposit of 0.1 AVAX. You have to follow them on Twitter, tweet at #ParamountStaker, and tag friends, and then join their Telegram group to be eligible to win the 12 AVAX, right? So pretty cool stuff to see coming from Paramount Staker. Like I said, I'm probably going to personally jump into this BNB side when that launches in the next couple hours here. But do let me know what you guys think about this protocol and what they are doing to hopefully make them a little bit more sustainable, a little bit, just innovating as a whole on what's already been done out there. So in my opinion, there's really, sure, they're doing something similar to other stakers that have done well in the past, but it looks like they're covering all their bases, trying to make this as sustainable as possible. But like I said, let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section of today's video. Other than that, guys, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one.